in facilitating this process, which is led by the chair himself, former Chief Justice of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Mathuki, and deputized by the former Attorney General of Kenya, the Honorable Machakos. And then we have Ilmadi, who is a reporter from United Republic of Tanzania. But I can confirm that all the partner states of East African Community were represented in this process, and all these experts you are seeing here, they come from all partner states of East African Community. And we look forward. As you know, DRC is new in the process, and we are trying to onboard them. But as we pick views now, which we have finalized in the Republic of Burundi, Uganda, and now in Kenya, we will still be going to, next will be Tanzania, Rwanda, DRC, and then South Sudan. But thank again the time that was taken, because the consultations took place in all parts of this country. We may not have covered all the parts and everyone, but I can assure you, we were able to pick views from quite a number of stakeholders. We listened to all shades, right from Mombasa, that's where we started on the 9th. We went to Kisumu on the 11th, Kakamega on the 12th, Eldoret on the 15th, Nakuru on the 16th, Nyeri on the 17th, Embu 18th, Garissa on the 20th, and then Nairobi, it was happening on 22nd. And we were very privileged, the team of experts privileged to meet His Excellency the President, who gave his views as a citizen of East Africa, but also as the head of state of the Republic of Kenya, and demonstrated commitment on the part of government of Kenya to support this process of having a political confederation. And therefore, I want to really thank you for the effort of coming. But the views that are being gathered in this process will form basis of now having a constitution of the East African Confederation, which again, as we come out of that document, it will give credibility to the document, because it is views that will have been picked from the citizens of East Africa across all the partner states. And that's why we are making it people-centric, ensure that we communicate. In fact, as we end these consultations, the East African community will open an electronic platform where we continue receiving views from all citizens through the social media, through our website, so that this does not become really the end, but it becomes continuous, that we continue picking these views. So as we finalize and as we end, it is not, and I would say it's a beginning, because we continue picking these views from all the citizens. As the chair said, the summit of the 18th summit of the heads of states that took place in 2017 adopted a political confederation, looking at the 4 pillars of our community, which is the first one is the customs union, and then that involves movement of goods, and then a common market that is about movement of people and services, and monetary union, which will give us a common currency. The 4th one is now the political federation. And now they felt we need to have a confederation, and confederation is where we are going to have a constitution. And this constitution now will be people-centric, people giving their views on the East African world. So the purpose of this exercise is to involve the citizens of East Africa on the East African community that they want. What is it they want? What do they want about the East African community? And those are the views that we've been picking from the citizens of East Africa. And we'll share some of the highlights. The report will come out. But what East Africans are saying is that they want to see a borderless East Africa. They want to be able to move from one part of East Africa to the other without challenges, without impediments. And that is what we are picking from this. They want to see elimination of borders and to allow free movement of people. And that is what is coming from the people. And we have picked this so that when we shall make a report. Then it will be informed by what people are saying. But secondly, they are saying they want to be using IDs. Have a situation where they have national IDs, or ID that you can use to move from one country to another, as opposed to having passports. And this is something already we have started. Some countries, if you're moving from Kenya to Uganda or Rwanda, you use a national ID. And this is something that is coming out from the people. And thirdly, they're saying they want to see structures. They want to see a stronger community that should be able to compete with other regional economic blocs in the world, where we are going to ensure security, because the stronger the community, then it ensures security across our region. They also talked about the ambassadors abroad, where instead of having country ambassadors, we have ambassadors from East African community, therefore communicating the same policy about the East African community. And they also keen to see a common currency. They want to see a common currency. I was discussing with the ministers of finance yesterday in a meeting, and we are saying common currency, it is possible. We have seen this happen in ECOWAS. Why can't we have a common currency happening, even if it is running parallel with the national currencies? And then fully, once it is acceptable, then we slowly face out this. And I think this is what is likely to bring up currency. And this is what citizens are saying. But also clear levels of decision making for federation and national governments, where there are no conflicts coming out from one country to another. And these are views. And therefore, we thought it is important we share them out clearly in terms of what they want. But also, when you're comparing what happened in Burundi and in Uganda, where we had consultations, citizens are talking about basically the same thing.